Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. New product from Spellbinders, so exciting, especially when it's something from Susan TIERNEY-COCKBURN. She has the most beautiful flowers I've ever put together and crafted with in my life. They are so realistic and so 3D. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders. There are links below for you to click on to order any of these products or any of your wonderful crafting products from me. And I do receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. So I'm using some sentiments that I've already made, and I'm trying to use them a lot because I have a lot of them made. I've also used the Spellbinders Tiny Dots embossing folder. I use this a lot, and we're going to make this beautiful carnation. So the other thing I wanted to say is I post all specials from Spellbinders and scrapbook.com on my Facebook page. There's a link below for you to click on that just to follow me over there on my Facebook page, and you can see all of the specials like the Club of the Month and just some wonderful savings through both of those companies. So those are the two that I use the most. Okay, so look at this, such a pretty flower. And I purchase. I'm noticing right here I'm missing a pearl. Let me just put what it's bothering me. So let me just put one on there really quick. Here we go. There. Okay. Actually, I want another one too. Let me get a little one right here. And let's just do that so we have 5 pearls here and then one here. That makes it look nice and balanced. Okay, so I digress now. You know, when something bothers a crafter, it's like, oh, you've got to do it right then and there, right? Okay, so this is a gorgeous collection. Now look at that little opal essence that I put in there. I recently got to place a little order with Spellbinders, and I found these beautiful opal essence, like watercolor paints. And I have watched others do a lot of splattering with something like this, and that's what we're going to do today. I did the white right here because I just wanted some light shimmer on that. You see it right there? Isn't that fun? So we'll do that in just a few minutes. And of course, this will be linked below. Extremely inexpensive if you want to start with something like this. If you want, I swear it was under $10, 9 something, I think. I could be wrong, but of course the links are below, and that will give you the actual price of everything. Okay. So with all of that being said, look how pretty this is. Simple and pretty. These flowers, let's look at the dies, okay? Now mine come packaged like this, and this is from the through the Arbor Garden collection. There's an entire collection for this, and I will link that bundle below if you want all of the flowers. I was thrilled that they sent me this carnation to play with. It's funny because when I got the email about this, it said, can we send you a surprise? I love when they do that. And I said yes. And then I received the carnation, and I'm just in awe about it. Now watch these dies right here. Cut the 2 of them 3 times, okay? If you, or you know, that's what I did here, and I did 3 of each of the greenery on there. This one is 2 times. You cut this entire flower twice. Okay, this entire die with all of these little parts of the flower twice. Then you cut the big one 3 times. Now this gives us an extremely 3-dimensional flower. I think I just did 2 down here, and then I just cut 1 of these, but we're going to make it even more fluffy. So I wanted to show you guys that it doesn't have to be as fluffy as, you know, or as 3D as it says on there. You can use less if you want to, but today we're going to use all of it. So let's go ahead and start. I have a base of 8.5 by 5.5 Nina white cardstock. I get it on Amazon. My Amazon link is below. 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4, so that's our base. I just have a piece of red cardstock here at 5 1/4 by 4. I didn't want to take away from my beautiful carnation, so let's go ahead and do our embossing. Bring in the platinum. And every machine has, that is on the market now, I do believe, has their little, what I call the menu of how to emboss and this and that, okay? So we want to use the standard embossing folder sandwich, A, B, the embossing folder with the paper, and then a C. A and B, the embossing folder, because this is not 3D. See, it doesn't say 3D down here, it's SES. So this one is not a 3D embossing folder. I love dots though. Let me just do this way because I'm left-handed. Let me put this right there. Okay, try to get them as straight as we can, and then a C plate on top. And we'll run this through, and we'll get our embossing completed. Look at that. Dots are always fantastic in the background, right? Okay, let me put this aside. And then I'm going to bring in the magic mat. I like to use a magic mat. Some people like it, some don't. Of course, you could use your cutting plates, whatever you like. I've just got some pink cardstock here, and we're going to start to cut. We want 3 of these, okay? I'm going to put my little greenery right here as we're going and cut this. Right there. So we'll get all of our die cuts done. I'm just going to bring it back through, not to be clumsy with the top of this, and because I am a klutz. Okay. I'm telling you, there are things that happen you would not even believe. You'd be like, how in the world did that happen? But it does. And so this we want to cut 3 times. And this, I'm going to cut this one 3 times. Yeah, I thought I had enough paper there. That's wonderful. I'm just using scrap. I hear the birds tweeting outside. I love that because I know that spring is almost here. But I have a feeling that this month is not done with us with winter yet. I have heard a few rumors that around the middle of the month we should have some snow again. So that is just the Appalachian Mountains, and it is just the way it goes around here. It doesn't matter what the groundhog said. Let's go this way. That's a little bit more paper there. Yeah, that's what I did. So I even say, I save my little scraps because there's all kinds of little teeny tiny dies that you can always, like this, just these little leaves right here for our beautiful carnation. I love to watch her craft. She is so detailed, and really, I'm not. I have to admit that. I try, but sometimes she's an artist and I'm a crafter. There is a difference. So now we're going to cut this out twice. At least I think there is a difference. I don't know. I create some pretty cards for Spellbinders, of which I love to do. Do you know they're the only company when I signed up to be affiliates with so many companies? Yana Samakula was the only one to reach out to me to do some design work for them. And I really do appreciate that. You know, you try different things in life. And they have been the only company that has really stuck by me, reached out to me, and continues to. And I really do appreciate that. And, you know, the reason why that happens, too, is because you guys place orders. They look at that, okay, for all of us that are affiliates. So I'm going to cut this again. So, you know, when you all spread the wealth around and order from different people, you help everybody. And it really, you know, a lot of you, if you follow me, you know, I am raising now my 4-year-old grandson. I'm 65, and it is what it is. And so, yeah, so you help me with that. The heat pump went out. You're helping me with paying that payment. I mean, it's just a whole network that helps everyone when you order from us. You know, you never know what specific things are going on in people's lives. And, you know, so it is what it is. Life is what it is. Let's go ahead and bring the base in here. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is a great month. This past month has been a great month for me. And so I'm sure that they will send me other product. Or ask me to, they do send an email. They just don't send it. They send an email to ask if you would like to participate. I participate. I try to in everything that they send me. And this one was a surprise. It's embossed, so a little bit more glue on there. I didn't want a black background on this. I just wanted the white. I wanted it bright and clean and, yeah, just like that. Okay, now I have my sending hugs here. This is the negative of the foil that I did. I've done a lot of videos like that. This is my sending hugs, just the first way through with the glimmer machine, and then this one is where you have the negative foil, and then you do it again. See, the gold is, this is like a rose gold. It's in the background. I think it's blush actually, and the gold is in the background and the white is on top, and here the white is in the background and the gold is on top. So I'm just going to place this here just to be done with this part of the card. I should probably go ahead and do another video showing how to do all of that, but we won't do that today. Okay, so let's see. Now, she does a lot of working with a stylus with this and pressing into it, and I found I do a better job with a bone folder. This is, you know, so it doesn't matter how you add your dimension. So I'm just going to curl those down, okay? These 3 large ones. And they pop up like that. Just like this. She does so much with her flower. I mean, they are so realistic and so full and thick. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to take a tweezer here. And these are horrible tweezers, but they work well for what I'm about to do. I really have wanted to throw them out. I got them from Walmart. Do not buy them from there. Get them from scrapbook.com. Or not scrapbook.com, either scrapbook.com or Spellbinders. So I'm just going to put this here, and they're self-closing, and I'm going to pinch it, okay? And I'm going to do this in all the directions. I cannot use these tweezers for anything else but this. Now this is just breaking down those paper fibers, and we're going to push this in the center, but it leaves everything popped up. Just like this. You could also spritz this with a little water if you wanted to. I didn't think it needed it, because we are going to put so many layers on here. There we go. Looks like a spider, right? A scared spider, probably. And so I just kind of use these just to hold it down. I pinch it here, and pinch. Okay. So now what I want to do, let me bring my mat in. Now what I want to do is turn these guys over. Okay. And I'm going to use this ball stylus right here, and I'm just going to kind of push these out with the ball stylus, and we still have our, you know, it's rounded down, okay? And I don't do much of this, because I need them to kind of, you know, stick up. If you think that they've gotten flat, just go back through and curl them out again. It gives the leaves just a little kind of lines in it, and just makes them look more realistic. Just like that. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and start to work with our little ones right here. So we cut 2 of these, 2 of this size, And this was on that big plate, okay? But this is how it kind of comes out. So look how flat these are compared to these flowers up here, right? Wait till we put these together. Oh my goodness, I've made many cards, and I even made one for March using this carnation with some other things from Spellbinders. And I can't show that one to you yet because it's not going to release till March, but it came out lovely. And these, I'm just going to roll these down, just like that. Now, this is the way that I did it. You can do, of course, any way that you like. Remember, it's crafting. Just have fun. And have fun at whatever level that you're at in your crafting. Look at how cute. Also, I'm going to make another card. I want to make white carnations with red tips. I think that that would look really pretty with a white, some type of a white background. I don't know. It's up in my head. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when my grandson goes to bed, you know, and I swear by 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock at night, I'm too tired to get into this craft room after running around after a 4-year-old. But you know, my mind is like, okay, now what should I do with that? So like I say, it's in my head. I just have to get it into paper. Just like that. And now these little guys, I'm going to leave them flat. I'm going to take the ball stylus and I'm going to just push it here for these guys just in the center on that outside. Just like that. Okay, now let me move this aside and bring in my box. What I call now my splatter box, okay? And I'm going to just, let me get rid of this paper. Well, I'll just turn it over. Just some scrap grid paper. And I'm going to put these in here. I want to color them up first. And bring them in tight, okay? Let's see, am I in camera? Yeah. Okay, so just bring them in a little tight. Now, so here these little guys are, right? And they're kind of, you know, they don't come off, they're kind of hard, okay? I'm going to take my water bottle. And I'm going to put some water right over here. You could also use a little dish if you wanted to of water, but I'm just going to squirt me some right here. And then, I guess let me just get this brush right here. That looks good right there. And I'm going to take this water and I'm going to just add it to here, making some type of a slushy in it. See how it's starting to, it'll loosen up. Now also with bringing this here, I'm bringing it out here onto my glass mat. Yeah, glass mat. And I'm making a kind of a pearl slushy out here. See, so I had to like wet this down to get the ink or the paint, I'm sorry, the paint up. And I'm adding it out here to my water. Now I think that this darker red would look great too. I'm almost afraid to add it because I don't want to ruin my flowers. I wanted it to just be like a pearlescence, okay? So let's see if I have enough right here. And then I just take my brush and I just, yeah, splatter like that. And I can make more. That's the nice thing about working on the glass mat. You can just go ahead and make more. So I'm going to go like this, bring some more in here, pick this up, bring it out here, and flick it down. That's why I said bring them all in tight so that as you're flicking, things are just getting covered. And what you can really barely see it. I'm going to add a little bit more water out here. We're going to make some more. A little water in here. Bring it out here. Make your slushy or slurry, whatever you want to call this. Make this mess over here. And then just pick it up on that paintbrush and just spread it out. It's coming out nicely. I don't know if what the camera is picking up right now, but I can see it from here and it looks just like I want it. Just going to give it that little bit of shine, shimmery shine. And it's almost like a silvery white. Now I will have to break away and let these dry. Doesn't take 5 minutes really. So let me just pick one up. Can you see that shine? Isn't that fun? Look at this one. They're almost dry, really. But I want to make sure. Look at that. It's almost like adding a wink of Stella, but like, look at that. Wow. I'm really happy with these paints. Okay, I'm going to break away, let everything dry, clean up, and I'll be right back. Okay, everything is dry, and let's just go ahead and redefine the centers here. I just want to push this down, you know, because I've added the paint to it. Fun. Okay, now let's start to assemble. You can assemble with foam. Your flower will be that big, okay? But, you know, to each his own. I'm going to use liquid glue. So you want to go ahead, let me put this on the back here. I have more control that way. I just used this and it clogged up. Okay, let's use the pen. There we go. Okay. And then what you want to do is get this on top and alternate your petals, okay? Do you see? Don't put them one on top of the other, right? Just like that. Then this one. And then I'm going to alternate this one this way. So you have a beautiful full carnation. Look at that come together. Isn't that so pretty? Watch how this is just stunning. Whenever I see her collections, I'm like, oh, the beautiful flowers. Right here. And alternate. Every time you add one, alternate. And just don't let your petals go on top of the other. And look at how absolutely stunning this is already coming. I'm going to use my ball right there. You could use whatever you want, the back of anything. You could use the back of an eraser. If you know, an eraser on a pen, pencil, something like that. There we go. And now look at how, just with adding that, we've got a lot of dimension. Oh, I love it. Just love it. Again, this is the Through the Arbor Garden collection. If you love flowers, and there's going to be more videos, there will be a bunch more videos with this, and I can see me using this flower a lot. Look at how pretty. I'm going to use this again, and I'm just going to push this down and let that glue adhere. And also when you're pushing this down, you know, it's kind of cupping it up, which is just, my goodness, it's just, this one's even prettier than that one. I got a little bit more generous with my splatter on this. And Now she also in her video showed where these little ones right here can be fillers, but I'm just going to be adding everything to the inside. Again, I'm using the ball and I'm going to push it down and let it take hold. And this is just cupping around so beautifully. Look at that. Wow. I've made some of her other flowers from other collections, and they're so realistic. I really appreciate her, I don't know, take on how these flowers go and how they all come together. Look at that. Oh my goodness, the layering is stunning. Just like that. And now these two little guys. Now see, if the tips were kind of red, I think that would look beautiful. Let me get that in there. I'm going to use the smaller part of this ball just to get that right there. And now this one. And just right in here. And alternate. Oh, stunning. Let that glue really take hold. Just for a second. Here we go. And now you can even take these, if you want to, with a bone folder and curl these and bring them up a little bit. It's just a gorgeous carnation. Reminds me of prom, you know. I never went to a prom, but it does remind me of that. Look at that. Oh, I love it. All right, now let's move this out of the way. And let's bring our card back in. And back here, I'm just going to put a little foam right here. And I'm going to place it down here in this corner of the card. And that, oh my goodness, look at that flower. It's gorgeous. But, oop, wait, we're moving around here. Hold on. Let's add a little bit more glue to that. Lucky I caught that. Push it down. Okay. I'm going to get a big pearl that I have here. And put this in the center. Just like so. And then let's go ahead and add a couple out here. And let's put some up here. Just like that. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Odd numbers. And now let's go ahead and add our greenery. Now, in my card, my first card, I did like a set of 3. I might just do like sets of 2. Let's see how this works. You know, I always change things up just a little bit because I'm like, well, I could improve on that just a little bit. I'm going to put that in here. Okay. This one here. Always remember, they release, new releases come out on the 10th of the month. I just did a wonderful video with the stitch die of the month. That comes out at the 1st, and I made sure that I printed how the clubs work and when they are available, okay? So you'll want to go back and watch that video if you enjoy the clubs. They are extremely cost efficient, and with the shipping and everything, there is no shipping. And you know, like if you do Glimmer of the Month, you get a roll of hot foil every single month. See, I like that. I added a 3rd. I don't know. I think I'm gonna Let me just look. Let's just look. I might not. I might add the third. I don't know. Let's see about this. Let me look through the... Ooh, I like that. Let's do it like that. You know, you could always change it up. But of course, this is available now on the 10th of the month. The entire collection. And I really wasn't sure on these little, on the greenery, which was top and which was bottom. I don't really think it matters. Just however that you want to place them. And let's put this one right in here to be friendly with that one. Oh my goodness, here we go. That's sticking up a little bit more than what I want it to. So I had a little bit of glue right there. There we go. Oh, stunning. I love it. Now this one is with all of the layers that she suggested, making 3 of the big ones and 2 of the small ones. You can see how full the carnation is. This one I did less of the layering, okay? But you can see that this one is curled up a little bit more. Okay? I could curl it up a little bit more because I just did 1 of these and 2 of these. And this one is all of them. Oh my goodness, that is just a full flower. I love that. All right, everyone. Thanks again for watching. Again, this is the Carnation Etched Dies from the Through the Arbor Garden collection by Susan Tierney-Cockburn. Absolutely stunning. So less of the die cuts and all of the die cuts. I think they're both beautiful. I think they both came out wonderful. Thanks again for watching. All the links are below for you to place an order. Thanks again. Have a great day.